I'm Adrian Ghobrial on Jane Street at a plaza here just near Finch. Now, it was about 24 hours ago, around 8:30 p.m. last night when bullets began to fly. Two men to my left were struck, and I want to show you some of the potentially deadly damage that was done here by stray bullets. Out front of this Roti house, there's 1, 2, 3 bullet holes covered by tape. Now, if you follow me here at this pathway, this is where we believe the men were standing when they were shot. At this convenience store, more bullet holes. We've got one marked here by police. Looks like there's another one down there, even another hole inside. And as you take one step over towards the pharmacy, we have another bullet hole covered up, and yet another one. Now, police telling us off camera today that they located about 30 to 40 shell casings. They believe they may have been fired from about 3 different weapons. Now, some may find it surprising to hear that those we spoke with today aren't shocked about the violence that struck their neighborhood last night.
Actually, the spot I got shot, I was working at that very same spot.
Randy Mohammed believes his wife may have saved his life last night. Their Roti and double shop had just closed, but he was planning to work late, though she forced him to come home.
Oh, I was behind. I was actually in the counter there.
You're in the counter, standing right where that bullet hole is.
Yeah, I was deep inside the counter because of electrical with the register. Something tripped out.
So you're doing some work late?
Yeah, and after she insisted that she wants to leave, and I told her to take the car and go home. She said no, she insisted.
You gotta come.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life, right? This woman saved my life.
Bullet holes and pails of shattered glass shed light on fragments of the violent evening. Police say they were called to Yorkwoods Plaza on Jane at 8:30 last night. 2 men, one in his 40s, another in his 30s, were shot and rushed to hospital. Both are expected to pull through, though one is listed in critical condition. Toronto police remain tight-lipped tonight, though there's obvious signs of a victim in distress that may tell part of the story. There's a trail of blood that begins right around the corner here and continues along the side of the building. Take a look at where I'm standing. A victim may have stopped right here to gather himself, and he continued up along the side of the building, along this sidewalk as he walked west towards Jane Street. You can see more of the blood trail here, more of it here, all the way to the edge of the sidewalk right by this grass where we believe the victim may have walked along the grass to Jane Street. And this is where the trail continues northbound along Jane Street. There's another drop of blood right there. The victim in obvious distress as he ends up on the grass and collapses, and that's where first responders found him. Moments before the bullets began to fly, Aurangzeb Chowdhury says a man appeared at his smoke and gift shop to ask where the Islamic Center was located in the plaza. One moment you see him and he's asking where he can go and pray.
Yeah.
Minutes later you see him and he has bullet holes.
Yeah.
In his body.
Yeah, in his belly. From here, he went there. It's a maybe 2-minute walk, and then he come back.
And he was shot right away.
Yeah. Well, he came and he said, "Brother, I got shot. So can you call 911?"
Not what you expected to have happen when you came into work yesterday.
No, we never. Who come for this? We come for business, not for this thing.
Forensic investigators were seen last night taking photos of a bicycle that may be linked to the shooting just south of the scene. Sadly, this isn't the first time gunshots have ricocheted through this plaza. Mr. Chowdhury estimates there's been upwards of 5 incidents since he moved his smoke shop to this location 2 decades ago. Now, earlier today, Mayor John Tory speaking at Executive Committee about his frustration over this latest shooting, though people here in this community say they've heard enough lip service from politicians and police. They want action. Now, we mentioned in our story this isn't the first shooting here at the plaza. Here's an example for you. Up on this pharmacy sign, the A, well, where the hole is there, that's a bullet hole from last night. We move over here to the R, that bullet hole, that's from a couple years ago. And we reached out to Toronto Police today for an update on this investigation. They told us they didn't have one and declined our request for an interview.